As good as it's been and stuff like that, the old HP mouse I got here, it's something that my mum gave me a while back, and I needed it to click the mouse button basically with, but still like the size of it to my hand and stuff like that. You know, I do like the bigger style mouse in my hand and stuff like that. It's yeah, sort of extravagant and give myself a new mouse. So as soon as I get rid of this one, show me the one I got. Of course, no sponsorship, and probably the lesser end or something like that for someone who's just like to be in the gaming mouse category. But got myself the Logitech G203. So comes in a nice little package and stuff like that. So I feel a bit inside. Let's give it an open up and have a look inside, see what it's got. It does come with a rather long cable these days. Compared to the old one, let's see. Well, definitely longer. About the same size actually. Thinking it would be a little bit larger, but oh well, what we'll have to do. So, it feels in the hand. Yeah, it just doesn't have that lip in the back end or something like that, so it does feel a little bit on the different side. It's yeah, get it hooked up and give it a try and everything. Like the sweat from a row. I had to do this on a hot day, didn't I? It's yeah. That one. Nice and colourful. Oh, it works pretty well. Windows picked it up pretty quick. From all the dingles. Quite a long cable. And it doesn't seem to, yeah, certainly feel the difference between the two. Doesn't have that lump or anything like that, but you know, of course it's got the extra buttons and everything else like that, you know, on the side and all that, and it's so I gotta click on things. Espanol, Portuguese, English, French. Hello. I know there's sort of like could be some drivers, or you know, so much drivers stuff on for this mouse, but there is some like software to help with settings and stuff like that for this, so might work on getting it downloaded and everything else like that. So. Go in, change colours and everything else like that. Just the holding and stuff like that, you know, it's similar with the mouse wheel. It's sort of like very, definitely feels very different. It's like that tread mark on it and stuff like that you probably see and all that. Probably the size of it's probably the only real thing I probably find a little bit disappointing. I was really hoping it'll be just a tad bigger, but I'll work with it. Getting used to it and everything else like that. So sweat away. It's starting to get rather humid. I'm getting some storm tonight. But yeah. Yeah, so probably take a little bit of time to get used to it and everything else like that, but I'll get there eventually. So anyway, a bit of a test run, and so I'll go with tomorrow's stream, so see if it goes alright. Shots fired. I think I just... Someone didn't really think they're far ahead of themselves, do they? Well, yeah, it's good to say that for something that so I probably bought an cheap end of all. It's been a good mouse, but nuisance though, like just the little padding there on each of the corners basically. Find out if you've got a little bit of a dirty mouse pad or something like that, it seemed to hit it and knock it and stuff like that, which I had until I'd started to give it a wash with some warm water and some ordinary detergent. Just gave it a nice good clean and stuff like that, and slides around a lot more better now. It was just like hitting it and gripping it and couldn't move it and stuff like that. And actually, it's been a good couple of, pretty the day after I streamed. Yeah, it's gave it a good couple of hours of good testing out and stuff like that, just getting used to it with all the sliding stuff like that, made some little minor adjustments. It's it's probably the other thing is sort of like from a little bit on the annoying side. If you do something in the way of like a dual screening, basically, on top of each other, that's why I've gone that way. But it seemed to pretty much when you slide across, grab something to slide across to the other screen, like a browser tab or something like that, it sort of like, as soon as the mouse hits the edge of your first screen, or your first monitor, it seems to sort of like does it or stop. Usually you might have to grab it, so bring enough to bring it across to you to see the other side of the screen, then let it go, then drag your mouse across to the other screen and click on it to bring it across fully. So it's a bit annoying that. So like, don't know why it does it, but it does it. But the little software program for it to adjust the settings and everything else is took a little bit of fiddling to get used to it and stuff like that. Got it there, and it seems to take on board different settings for different games, because I noticed it did do a thing for Fortnite, Fortnite mouse settings basically and stuff like that. And I didn't change it or anything with any of that sort of thing. So now for so you can change your colour arrangements and stuff like that. So I got to go on multicoloured and all that, and do a bit of settings and stuff like that, and starting to change colour again to put a bit of red on the side, green in the other, and yellow in the middle. But of course it's disappointing that it didn't, wasn't bigger, so to fit my hand basically. I find it being a pretty good mouse and stuff like that for the cost of it and everything, all that. So even though it's sort of like on the a bit more on the cheaper end of gaming mouse, it's I find it being pretty good so far. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. So like I said, it's scrolling down below. Until next time, have a good one.